Hello, everybody on YouTube and sports fans around the world. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts of the NHL Stanley Cup Playoffs 2014 format. Check it out. First off, before I begin, hope everyone is safe and healthy with this pandemic going on with the coronavirus and everything like that. Hope things are going well and things like that. I know, and it's a very, very difficult time for sports fans and sports players and sports owners and GMs, stuff like that. With this pandemic, it's the most difficult time for them, so they can't play with this pandemic going on and everything else like that, which is really sad right now. You know, for us, and there's not really much to watch on TV. Blah blah blah. You know, but anyways, we got some news for the NHL. Which Gary Bettman announced the 24-team Stanley Cup playoff format, which will affect as soon as possible. That's the way I'm going to put it. They didn't describe any dates yet or anything like that. If there is, I'll keep you posted on that. And definitely going to see some Stanley Cup playoffs predictions on this. You could definitely guarantee that right now. So, so let's get started. Basically, on the rules, the top three teams in each division earns their berth in the playoffs. That's set and done. The next two teams in the terms of the total points in the conference, regardless of the division, earn their wild card spots. This provides a total 8 teams in each conference. The top seed in each division plays with at least one wild card team in the conference. So which is pretty interesting. So that being said, for the 2014 playoff, we got the number one team, which is the President's Trophy winners, which is from my Boston Bruins. So they reached 100 points on that one. So they got the President's Trophy. So I don't know. I don't believe in those President Trophy curse or anything like that. I think that's a bunch of weird scenario things like that, you know, which is not true. Like the 2008 Red Wings won the Stanley Cup and the President's Trophy in the same year. And so did the Chicago Blackhawks in the 2013 season, which they won when they had that shortened season for that. So, I don't know. I don't really believe in that curse thing or anything like that. It's a little weird. I don't know why people say it's a jinx. I think it's a bunch of crap, really, but we'll see how they do. But anyways, continuing on with, I believe the number 2 seed is the Washington Capitals on this one. So they got the Metropolitan Division. And the Bruins got the Atlantic. So I think, and that being said, the other seed for is the Tampa Bay Lightning, who are numbers in second place in the Eastern Conference. I mean, in the Atlantic. So I think they earned the number 3 seed if I remember correctly. And of course, the Philadelphia Flyers get the number 4 seed. So on this, so that case, and hold on, excuse me. There we go. A little light. Anyways. So that's your top 4. So basically, I think in what it goes, the winner of the 9 and 8, which Toronto is number 8 and Columbus is number 9. The winner goes face the Boston Bruins in that one. And for number 5 versus number 12, they'll face the number 4 seed, which is, I believe, is the Philadelphia Flyers. And for the number 2 seed, the winner of the 7 versus 10, which is the number 7 is the New York Islanders, and the other one and number 10 is the Florida Panthers. And they would go on to face, if not mistaken, is the Washington Capitals. So, and for the number 3 seed, which is the Tampa Bay Lightning, they'll face the winner of the number 6 versus number 11, which is number 6 is the Carolina Hurricanes, and number 11 is the New York Rangers. So, that's the case scenario, what's going to lead out to that. Now, we don't know so how this is going to play out. So, and I'll give you the rest of the teams in the Western Conference right now. So before that, with the top 4 in the divisions in the Western Conference, the Central Division, which is like the number 1 seed, I believe, is the St. Louis Blues. So they earn the number 1 seed in that one. So that case scenario goes in. I think in the Pacific Division, I believe it was the Golden Knights that won that, so if I'm not mistaken. So I think they earned the number 2 seed in that one, which I think that's how it goes. I think they won the division. I don't know. I think they won that. But and of course the number 3 seed is the Colorado Avalanche, which is and the number 4 is the Dallas Stars. So that being said, though, the number 1 seed is St. Louis Blues. They'll face the winner of the 9-8, which is number 8, the Calgary Flames, and number 9 is the Winnipeg Jets. And for the number 4 seed, which is, I believe it's the Dallas Stars, which they'll face the 5-12, which number 5 is the Edmonton Oilers, and number 12 is the Chicago Blackhawks. And for the number 2 seed, the winner of that one, which is the Vegas Golden Knights, which I believe so, and the winner of that one they'll face the 7, whoever's number 10 and number 7, which number 7 is the Vancouver Canucks, and number 10 is the Minnesota Wild. And for the number 3 seed for the I believe it's for the Dallas Stars, which I think that's the number 3. I'm not really that sure, but they're gonna face the 6 versus 11, which number 6 will be the Nashville Predators, and the number 11 is the Phoenix Coyotes. So that's the team format, which they said that 24 teams will restart to compete for the Stanley Cup, which is believed the round robin, which the top 14 in each conference plays for the first round seeding, and the qualifying round, which is 8 teams of the best of 5 series, to advance in the first round. And for the second round, the format is the series length to be determined, and of course the conference finals and the Stanley Cup finals will be the best of 7 series, and it's going to be games will be played in the 2 hub cities, which is like the cleanest ones and things like that, which are allowed to reopen and things like that. So that's how it really goes right now. So, but before we do, let's look at the award ceremony, shall we? Now for the rewards for the NHL for like the Cinder Memorial Trophy, and for the Vendazza Trophy for the best goaltender, and not only that, I believe that should be the I think it's the Hart Memorial Trophy. I believe that. So I think, and something like that. I'm just gonna give you a few because there's a lot of trophies to be awarded and things like that. So, anyways, for the Hart Memorial Trophy, I believe that will be belong to my Bruins David Pastrnak, who is the most valuable on his team. So definitely on that one. And of course, and I think he'll probably get the Cylinder Memorial Trophy. Not that one. So, but I think the NHL MVP. Yeah, I'm sorry, the Hart Memorial Trophy. Yeah, so I believe that's gonna go to David Pastrnak for that, and for the best player on his team. So that's what definitely is gonna go under. So, yeah. So, anyways, for the Venza Trophy for the best goaltender, that's probably for my Bruins again, Tuukka Rask. So I think that's gonna be for the Tuukka Rask on that because he was probably the best goaltender in that one. We'll see how he does in the playoffs. So I don't know. And for and I think David Pastrnak will get the Art Ross Trophy too, because I think he got the most points at the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know about that one. But we have to wait and see on that one. So, anyways, for the I'm trying to think of the name of the Rookie of the Year trophy, but I think it's the Cinderland Memorial Trophy. So that'll be going to Cal Miker for the Colorado Avalanche. So I think he had an outstanding rookie season. So I think that's going to go down to him. So I think, yeah. So I don't know. I'm not going to give you the Conn Smythe Trophy or anything like that until we get close to the finals and things like that. So anyways, for the Jack Adams Award, I believe that can go to Mike Sweeney for my Boston Bruins, the way he's doing things for my Bruins right now. Or I'm going to probably say Dave Tippett for the Edmonton Oilers. I think he made them to like a worst to first team, and they got to the playoffs for the first time in a long time. I believe since was 2006, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Sorry, it was since 2016, 2017. My fault. My fault. So he took Edmonton for the first time in the playoffs, the first time in a few years. So yeah, so they had a good coach to turn that around. So I believe they're in the top, but in that list too. So, but hey, I think that's what the awards are going to be about on that. So that's how I think that's the way it's going to go. So we'll have to find out when the playoffs roll around and things like that. Which the other things announced, like how the 2020 NHL draft would work, that's on phase 1, will take place on June 26th. So, which I believe that's the date on that. But the playoffs, I don't know exactly where it's going to go. So I don't know. They haven't given it like a date yet. So I believe that's going to be like in the second phase, I think. Something like that. So there's something to keep an eye on for the next few weeks. See what we can do on that. As of right now, we don't know about baseball season or how the NFL is going to affect with the coronavirus. And we don't know what's going to affect with the NBA as well. So that's something to really look forward to for what they're going to do on that. How the NBA is going to complete their season. How baseball is going to finish out their year, or at least start, or something like that. Which baseball is another issue. Where they're fighting for money right now. But the union's not letting the players play and things like that. Try to be safe to the players and things like that. But we'll have to wait and see on that. So, anyways, so that's something to look forward to. I'm going to definitely do football videos if there's a season coming up. There's going to be an interesting season. What's going on? Like with my Patriots, lost Tom Brady to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're going on with Jared Stidham right now, which I believe that's he's going to get the starting role for the quarterback position. So that's a couple of things to look forward to coming down the road, coming up. So, anyways, that will wrap up about the playoff format. About how I feel about the 24 team playoff format. Hey, it's sports. It's coming back. That's how I feel about it. This is pretty much, I think. There's nothing really good on TV now. So, everything else, etc., etc. But, it is what it is. But if there's any news about any sports coming back, you're definitely going to hear from here. So this is how I feel about it. I want something to watch on TV. Stanley Cup Playoffs is back. Pretty much. Really bummed about March Madness. They canceled the season. And by the way, this is if they don't include this in no sports going on with the coronavirus and things like that for the Stanley Cup playoffs, it'll be the first time over 100 years has that happened since the NHL has lost the season due to a pandemic with the Spanish flu back in 1919. So but they did lose the season with the NHL lockout, so that doesn't count. Which I do believe that's what Gary Bettman's role was that he didn't want to lose another season because of a lockout and things like that. Because he lost one during the lockout in 2005, which I believe he didn't want to see that. Because remember in the lockout years ago, Gary Bettman was trying to get a goal in there, and that's to finish the season. That's what he did on that one. So, and now he's trying to finish this goal out, so we have to lose another season. Which I believe that 2005 season in the back of his mind thinking, I don't want to lose another season again. I don't want to lose another season again. So that's probably what he was thinking on that. So we still got to wait and see what happens, how this playoff is going to format. But when the playoff date is set, you're definitely going to hear from me how the playoffs are going to roll. We're going to go from there. Till then, this is Andrew Warren signing off. And peace out. And please stay healthy. And please wear a mask. Hold on. Here we go. Please wear a mask when you go out, too, if you need to go out. I don't care. It's going to protect people and things like that. I don't care. But still, stay healthy, stay safe. Until then, this is Andrew Warren, signing off. Peace.